guys, Jen and Jeremiah here with another exciting giveaway.
24 spools of embroidery thread. Pretty simple to win.
All you have to do is like and share.
Like and share.
Share and like. Share with your friends, share with your family.
Anyone you know, just share it.
New winner every week.
Every week.
Like and share.
Hey everyone, it's Jeremiah and Jen with Tops Vacuum and Sewing in beautiful Florida today.
Here we are.
Here we are. We are here to tell you about two amazing Baby Lock machines today. So we have the Baby Lock Triumph and the Baby Lock Allegro today that we're going to be showing. A little bit about Baby Lock. So Baby Lock is a Japanese company. Just a few little tech geeky features that I love about these machines. They're hand built, of course. Just the craftsmanship that goes into these. Like, did you know that these loopers in here are hand machined and hand polished in every single Baby Lock serger that's made in Japan? Isn't that fantastic?
Yes.
I know you've used the Triumph a lot, so what are some of the cool things that you know about this machine?
So what I love about it is the size and the throat space here. So any project that you're working on, you're going to have the throat space, and the height here is higher than the other one. So it's just going to feel lighter, brighter. It's less claustrophobic when you're actually using it. And then my second favorite is the quick reference threading guide. This thing is like my threading Bible because I don't use sergers all the time. I haven't been using them for very long, and they're super intimidating when it comes to, you know, how to thread, and it has that little map, like don't even. But this makes it so easy to thread. And I'm just gonna kind of come up and show you guys right here. You can see that they just perfectly draw everything out. It's all color coded with where you thread it exactly, where you put the thread in the needles, your stitch length, and it just gives you success like automatically every single time.
The other neat thing about this is the only serger on the market that actually entirely air threads.
Yes,
so,
with the needles.
You know, you have your loopers, so you have your upper looper, your lower looper, and your chain looper that air thread. But it also air threads the needles, which to me is really pretty fantastic, if you ask me. Speed control. This is not something that you see on a lot of sergers. It just isn't. You know, most sergers are mechanical, which this is mechanical, but it has a speed control. They really, really thought of everything, I feel like, when they built this serger, that, you know, it took a lot of time to build it. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing.
And I think the biggest upgrade, if you have an Ovation, which was the top of the line before the Triumph, right? The biggest difference is going to be your air threading needles. Is that the only difference?
Your air threading needles, it's also now easier to thread the chain looper here. So this has been completely reworked here as well from the Ovation. I feel like it surges more smoothly than the Ovation. The Ovation was actually top of the line back in the day, but there's a lot of new cool features on this over the Ovation. What else do you want to show us about it? All these lovely accessories.
Well, there's lots of optional accessories too. The machine itself, so it comes with your table for your cover stitch. So when you're doing your cover stitch, it's just gonna it's perfect.
Right there, yes.
It's gonna be right here so that you have plenty of workspace there. And then they came out with this guy, I wanna say maybe 6 months ago. This is the new cover lock serger table. We've sold a ton of these and they've really been a game changer for people that have the Triumph already. But basically, it's got your cover stitch table, but then you also have your opening here for your blade. So you can now serge and do cover stitch and all your decorative stuff. It's got your holes here for your seam guides and your attachments.
Right.
So now you don't have to switch out your table.
It's just awesome.
It's
yeah,
awesome.
That's totally awesome.
Yep. One of the other optional accessories for the Triumph is this amazing 29-piece foot kit.
I love this.
I do too. It's like
I
this
love
fancy
this.
little train case.
Let's open it.
Let's do it together.
Let's open it because this is awesome.
Yes. So perfectly organized. You've got the big guide that tells you exactly how to use all the feet and what's included. And then all of these guys, all your feet are in there, and then there's the name, and everything is perfectly organized for you in this nice little train
And something that I would really like to point out about every Baby Lock accessory foot that's available for the Sergers, they give very, very specific instructions on what application you would use it for and how to use it. And, you know, they give you like little pictures of what it's supposed to look like and
that
stuff.
Just like the threading guide.
Yeah,
it's like so clear and
they
concise.
really set you up for success. And I think that, like, from all of the companies that, you know, we use machines from, which is basically every sewing machine company, they really want you to be successful with every single project that you make. They pride themselves on that, honestly. So I love that.
So the 29-piece foot kit is great.
It is great.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
And what else do we have?
This lovely inspirational guide. So back to the setting you up for success, making sure that you have, you know, everything that you need to be successful and create wonderful projects. This inspirational guide, it's kind of like a class. It's very educational.
It's like a workbook. I
Yes.
feel like in high school you had your textbooks and then you had your workbooks.
What I
This is
really,
like
it's what I like about it is when you open one of these books at first, and I'm just trying to get here to it to show everyone, but it kind of goes over like all of the parts and pieces of the machine and what they are, what they do, that sort of thing. But as you know, advance more through it, it shows you pictures of actual like stitch formations. So
and what
you
it's
know,
supposed to look
what
like
it's
with
supposed to
perfect
look like,
tension.
because you know some of these stitches, I think every Baby Lock serger is very simple to thread personally, but certain stitches like the wave stitch, it takes a little finesse. You know, you have to kind of learn how to thread it because it does thread a little bit differently than other stitches.
Yep.
The other cool thing is you move into techniques, which is really awesome. And basically, it's just kind of like a class to learn how to do absolutely everything on this machine. So this
So
is
if you're
wonderful.
a person that likes a machine that has a real manual, not only does this have a real manual, it has your awesome quick reference threading guide, and then it also has the optional inspirational guide too.
This
so,
is wonderful. I would never, ever have a Triumph without having this important tool.
Yeah, it's a big kind of intimidating machine, but it's really not. It's very simple, and they make it super simple.
They really do. Absolutely.
You know what I just remembered that we haven't touched on yet, which is amazing about the Triumph?
What's that?
It's the auto tension.
The auto tension.
Yes. So if you
Elaborate.
notice, there's no tension dials here. So no matter what fabric you're using, if you're using a thin chiffon, a quilt, foam, bozal, you know, anything like that, denim, you don't have to make any adjustments. It goes straight from one to the other.
Wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
What is this accessory, Jen?
This is the amazing, huge extension table that is an optional accessory too. But it gives you this giant workspace. So if you're doing a quilt or drapes or whatever, you're going to extend your workspace
That's
with this
really
nice, and it's
fantastic.
18 by 22. Is that what we just said? Yeah.
18 by 22. And it's got this really neat ruler that's kind of built into it. So, you know, that's always looking for tools to help me, you know, just
a quick measure.
Yeah, quick measure and just also like to align things, because I could imagine, you know, if you're doing like rows of cover stitching, I've seen lots of that lately. Lots of the customers in my store that we've been doing lots of decorative things. This is actually going to be a great tool to help you align things as you know, just continue on. So I really love this accessory as well. So what else do we need to cover on this?
Oh gosh, air threading needles.
Hair threading needles. air threading loopers, auto tension, you can never knock it out of time.
Yes.
All the cool, wonderful accessories, and there are more. I mean, there's
we just kind
tons
of
of
touched
stuff.
on it.
We've just kind of just brushed what's available for this machine. So, fantastic prices right now. I believe MSRP on this is $74.99, and right now $49.99 is
$49.99
is the national promo price.
But here at Tops, we do a lot of events. We have a lot of specials. So we do have open box machines. Like I know we have a ton of Triumphs right now that were used in one class.
On a cruise, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Or something, yeah.
We do cruises here at Tops now too. Let me just plug real quick. Not only do we do like big events at convention centers and hotels and all of our stores, but we're also doing cruises now too. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. So these machines were used for 3 days, I think, on a cruise. Yes. I mean, like brand new. You still get the great 10-year Tops warranty on them. Lessons for life, and the ability to trade up. Not that there's anywhere to go from the top.
But you can definitely trade up if for some reason you wanted to trade up to some other machine.
Something else, whatever.
For 1 year. You have that ability.
For a year.
For 1 year. Yes.
So it's best if you want to take advantage of the local specials and open box machines and all that stuff to just call us. 1-800-280-4919 is our number, and you'll get through directly to maybe one of us.
One of us?
Probably.
Most likely. I don't know. Call me. It'll be
fun.
Call
me, maybe.
So now we have this wonderful Baby Lock Allegro. Offers 12 inches of throat space.
Huge. Yeah.
Full LED lighting. This is a perfect machine for really anybody who quilts pieces. Perfect for free motion because you have this wonderful space here. Comes with 9 accessory feet.
You want to go over them real quick?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. So we have our zipper foot. We have our straight stitch foot. We have our open toe applique foot. We have our 1/4 inch piecing foot, blind stitch foot. Here you can use my hands now.
Thank you.
Absolutely. This is going to be your overcast foot, button sew-on foot.
Yep. And
your free motion quilting foot.
Which you're definitely going to need because you're probably, probably a quilter.
Absolutely. And then, of course, not to forget your buttonhole foot.
One-step buttonhole.
One-step buttonhole.
Very nice.
Foot. Absolutely. And your quilting guide bar that just kind of plugs right into the back here. You can use it with any of the feet.
So all that popular straight parallel line modern quilting is going to be super easy to do with this machine.
Absolutely.
And I know that there are some optional feet too. So if you are a quilter, I mean, you can certainly get a ruler foot for it.
Walking foot is available.
Yep.
Absolutely. I believe there's even an open toe quilting foot. One other accessory that this machine comes with that I love, that a lot of machines don't come with this, is the straight stitch plate. So something that we hear from a lot of quilters and people who just sew a lot in general is how sometimes delicate fabrics can dip down into the needle plate.
It gets sucked down in, and then you have a real mess.
Yeah, absolutely. So I really love that they've included this accessory because this is pricey on other machines. So I feel like you get a lot of value with this being included. Another thing that I thought was fantastic is just how much storage is in here. You actually have 2 storage compartments in here. So,
and it is actually a free arm too. So if you are a garment sewer, you're going to have that option as well.
Absolutely. So easy drop-in bobbin system. It is 200 stitches, which is fantastic. That's a lot of stitches. One other thing that you can do with this machine is you can put it on the cutie frame. So
so now you've got like your baby long arm. You want to get your feet wet. You want to try it. You don't have space. And we have the cutie breeze frames now, I think, on our website. They're $550. So we haven't talked about price on this yet, though.
Yeah, that's
we will in a minute. Not yet.
Absolutely. So what else do you know about this guy here?
So what I really, really like about it is that it's simple, but it's not totally mechanical. So it is entry level and it's simple to use, but you're going to have all of the features and benefits of this little mini computer right here. So you're going to be able to easily toggle to get your decorative stitches. You've also got your needle up, needle down. It does have a what do they call it, Jeremiah, where it's a memorable memory for the needle up, needle down if you want it to stop in the down.
Oh yeah, so it will always stop down.
Programmable needle up, needle down.
Yes,
I think that's
absolutely.
what that's called. So it comes with that. You do have your speed control too, which is really, really awesome for when you're quilting or doing whatever.
And of course, not to forget your thread cutter.
Yes.
I love that scissor button. I don't think that I could honestly sew on a machine now without a thread cutter. I'm just so used to it. I think it would practically be impossible.
Yes.
Another neat feature on this too is that this has adjustable presser foot pressure. So a lot of people don't really understand or know what that is, but what adjustable presser foot pressure enables me to do is sew through things that are very thick, very lofty. So, you know, if I'm doing something with a quilt that has really lofty batting, or maybe I use 2 layers of batting, I'm going to be able to get through that if I'm doing stitch in the ditch or something like that. If you're sewing things like polar fleece, very thick, very light, but it's going to enable you to sew through all of those layers a lot more
Which
smoothly.
is kind of a rare feature on a machine of this price.
Yes, absolutely. Price. We keep talking about price.
Price. Well, these are kind of hard to come by right now.
They are.
From what I understand, they're sold out at a lot of places. We do have a big stock at Tops, though.
We do, absolutely.
And guess what? We have special machines and open boxes and all of that stuff too.
Yeah. So MSRP on this machine is $1,599. That's $1,599. The current national promo price right now, though, is $1,299, $1,299.
$1,299.
Isn't that crazy?
Great deal.
That's a great deal. And then you combine that with
the cutie.
Free
lessons.
Free shipping.
No
sales tax if it ships out of the state of Florida. So like that to me is just wonderful. I mean, to get into a machine this caliber for
this size,
$1,299 is really practically impossible. Absolutely. And then of course, if you are local to, you know, Florida or close to any of our 12 stores, you do get the 10-year warranty. You get free unlimited classes for life, 1-year trade-up guarantee. So you get a lot of value, I feel like.
And also for that $12.99, for that price, you're still also getting all metal insides on. It's still a really well-built, sturdy machine,
It is,
too.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It is a very heavy-duty
I love the
machine.
Allegro.
Lots of people have these that, you know, in my store, lots of people have purchased these, and they really love them. I just think that this fits a very, very good price point for what most people are doing with it.
Yeah, and we had kind of talked about the cutie frame a little bit too, but I feel like if you're looking at the Allegro, you're definitely a quilter, or like you're 99% like a quilter if you're looking for this kind of throat space.
Absolutely.
So with the cutie frame, so if you're buying this for quilting, the Cutie Breeze frame is amazing. It turns basically your domestic sewing machine into a long arm. It's a tabletop long arm frame. It's really versatile, but the drawback is that usually any of your domestic machines that have the smaller frame space, you're only going to be able to quilt like this much.
Like 8 inches of throat space, it's going to be a challenge for sure,
Yeah, because then you're looking at maybe 3 inches of actual usable sew space. So with this massive 12 inches, now you're going to have at least 8 inches or 7 inches, I would think, of sew space.
Of quilting space.
Yeah. So anyway, so the Cutie Breeze frame is $550. So now if you get both of those, you're at a complete quilting system for under $2,000.
That's fantastic. That's just phenomenal. Absolutely. So
good deal.
National promo price again, $12.99. That just blows my mind.
$12.99.
I just can't believe that. So give us
call
a
us.
call. Absolutely. 800-280-4919. Again, you'll get me or Jen, and we can definitely, you know, help you out with this. We ship to all 50 states.
Yes.
No shipping charges, no tax if it's shipped outside of Florida. So it's truly wonderful.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful. So what else do we have to go over today?
Again, we want to talk about our events just a little bit.
Okay.
We constantly have events going on with national educators in convention centers in most of our zones. So if you're in the north,
Right.
if you're in the south, if you're in the central zone, there's always going to be quilting, embroidery, fashion. I mean, we're trying to cover all the bases there. And then we also have in-store classes.
Yes.
At every single store. So I know I'm getting ready to teach a tiling class, an OESD tiling class.
That's
I know I've
great.
never done one, so I'm really
Oh,
excited.
it'll be awesome.
Yeah, for all the stores have classes as well as your classes for life, which are usually one-on-one.
Correct.
So events, classes,
I know we have
cruises. Stay tuned because there's
yes,
cruises. Yes, Tops is
lots of stuff like that, and
Yeah.
they can get all of that information on our website.
on the
too.
website, which is topsvacuumandsewing.com. All of that information is there.
Absolutely. Or if you're in your local store, pick their brain.
Yep.
Ask them what's going on. Tell them to give you some information. But definitely topsvacuumandsewing.com is a wonderful resource to check out what's going on.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, Jen and Jeremiah here with another exciting giveaway.
24 spools of embroidery thread. Pretty simple to win.
All you have to do is like and share.
Like and share.
Share and like. Share with your friends, share with your family.
Anyone you know, just share it
New winner every week.
every week.
Like and share.